Good morning from home again. Well, not really from home, but one more day without me. I will be back tomorrow. One more thing to learn without me, and then we'll chat about it when I am back on campus. So today we're going to be talking about using the Pythagorean theorem to find a side of a triangle, and then from there find the perimeter. So an altitude is drawn from the vertex of an isosceles triangle. So there's lots of vocabulary words for us there. So first thing is an isosceles triangle means you have two sides that are matching. So that's what the isosceles triangle part means. And then an altitude of a triangle is this red line that I drew from the top of the triangle down to the middle. So that goes down to the middle of these two. That means this one is matching with this other half. And I'm going to show you that in just a second. And when you draw the altitude, this forms a right triangle. So again, just like yesterday, it's probably a good idea for you to pause the video, draw this picture on your paper, make sure this altitude starts at the very top and goes down, and it should be halfway in the middle. As a result, the altitude cuts the base into two equal segments. The length of the altitude, so the altitude, remember, is the red line, is 30 inches. So this is your 30. And the length of the base is 10. So this is your base. And they did say that when the altitude went down, it cuts this base in half. So this is 5 and this is 5. The last thing it says here is to find the triangle's perimeter. And this is what you will type in for your answer. You will round your answer to the nearest tenth of an inch. Perimeter is when you add all sides. So let's first use Pythagorean theorem, and then we'll go from there. So this is your right triangle. So the side that's here is your right triangle, and we're going to use this A and this B. So we have 5 squared plus 30 squared equals c squared. This is 25 plus 900 equals c squared. So this is 925 equals c squared. Remember, then we take the square root of both sides. And so we're going to go to the calculator in Delta Math and type that in. I didn't even open Delta Math yet. La la la. Okay, so square root, I believe we said 925. Oops, backspace, 925. All right, so I get 30.413. On these problems, you're going to want to copy 3 digits. So again, in Delta Math, the answer of the square root of 925 was 30. So the numbers in front don't matter, you just copy them. And then we're going to copy 3 decimal places after. So this is 30.413 equals C. Now I am not rounding yet. So that means this side here is 30.413. Oops. And this side is 30.413. And so the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to find the perimeter. So perimeter, I said, was add all the sides. So that's 30.413 plus 30.413, because remember those two sides were the same, plus the base. Remember they gave me the base in the beginning was 10. I'm going to go to Delta Math and type that in. So we said 30.413 plus 30.413 plus 10. And we'll write that down. Oops, I don't know what I did there. Okay, there. This thing in the way. What did we say? 70.826. Now we are going to round to the nearest tenth. So now we are going to not work anymore. There we go. Underline the 2. It does not tell the 8 to go up, so my answer would be 70.8. These problems are really picky with how you round. That's why I'm telling you to write 3 decimal places, use those 3 decimal places, and then round after you've added at the very, very end. I hope that helps. I'm going to do one more a little bit more quickly, and we'll see how that goes. So next problem, same thing. We have a triangle that is isosceles. So isosceles means these 2 sides are matching. They're asking you to draw an altitude. That means it goes from the top straight down, makes this right triangle. We have an altitude that is 15. So this altitude is 15. And we have a base that is length 11. So that means from here to here is 11. And I do need to cut it in half. So if you're not sure to cut it in half, we will do 11 divided by 2. And that's how I get 5.5. So 11 divided by 2 equals 5.5. That means this side is 5.5 and this side is 5.5. Remember, you're using a calculator, so the decimals are not a big deal. We are going to find the hypotenuse, the C. So they give you the A and the B every time. So 5 squared, 5.5 squared plus 15 squared equals C squared. We'll come back to our calculator. And so we have 5.5 squared, not really. And we get 30.25 plus 225 equals C squared. We'll add that up in the calculator. So plus 15 and so we get 255.25. 255.25 equals C squared. Square root both sides. So enter square root 255.25. Remember, I told you to copy what's in front of the decimal and then 3 places afterwards. So 15.976. So we have 15.976 equals C. Then we're going to go and find the perimeter. Perimeter is when you add up all the sides. So that would be 15.976 plus 15.976 plus 11. So this was 15.976. This is 15.976. And then 11 is that bottom. So let's hit enter, and we have 15.976 plus 15.976 plus 11, and we end up with 42.952. 42.952. Now I underline the 5. It tells that 9 to go up. And when that 9 goes up, it actually makes that bump up also. So this will be 43.0, or you can write just 43. But the 5 telling the 9 to go up, the only way the 9 can go up is if it bumps the one in front of it up also. And that would be final answer. I know you guys can do it. You did a great job yesterday. One more day without me. I really appreciate you working hard and getting this done. After you finish today's problems, you'll have a few review from yesterday, and I know you can do it. Have a great day. Talk to you later.